Let the term faith stand for the individual's relation to God, rather than for the creedal formulation of what some group of mortals have been able to agree upon as a common religious attitude. Have you faith? Then have it yourself.
Okay, that last little thing is they're quoting from Romans there, and they're taking it out of the limited context that it's in and trying to notice that in a truer context, those are really good, succinct words to the truth of it. Faith is fundamentally something that you have to yourself if it's faith and not belief. It's not a psychological phenomenon that you're pooling into groups. But everything is inherently dynamic, right? See, and even that faith should be a living faith if it's true. It will be a living faith if it's true. See? Yeah, because all that comes from the living God is alive. Everything's in motion. Even that can help you to think of or reflect on the difference between belief and faith. The difference between the staticness of a belief. No matter how much zeal you apply to a belief, the belief itself is still a static thing.
You can read a belief, faith jumps off.
And like someone just mentioned, you tend to chisel beliefs into stone, in a holy writ, But anyway, and we all know that this has been the great difficulty of the ecumenical movement, all many decades in modern times, because you don't really have a solid sense of this difference between historical so-called religion and true religion, between self-phenomena and personal phenomena. They get together and, they cannot, come together on the basis of unity of ideals and purposes because the psychological opinions and theological beliefs always get in the way. The ideas always trump the ideals. And it's like, well, it's all wonderful we work together, but I really fundamentally think that you're damned because you don't believe my particular dogmas. So how much success are they going to have really working together as true brothers and sisters of the living God? Not much, because they put themselves first, their thoughts first, rather than God first. So again, if we want more success in the ecumenical movement, got to turn this around. Got to get this, a true personal phenomenon there first, before we try to, realize all of our great ideals about ecumenical movements. So, all right, then notice that next one there.
That faith is concerned only with the grasp of ideal values is shown by the New Testament definition, which declares that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen.
Okay, so that's from Hebrews. And again, just taking that line, the beginning of I guess the 11th chapter of Hebrews, putting it in this context of truth that they're giving us, notice how succinct and true it is. Well, I've often said that if you want a real pithy definition of faith, faith is personal recognition. Okay. Why did I choose those two words, and why does that sum up the essence of what it is? Faith is predicated on you utilizing two of the gifts that you're given by grace. No choice involved. On the average, on about age 6, that personality gift begins to manifest. That gift is a gift of pure grace. You didn't have to do anything to have personality bestowed upon you. And also, at that same time, when the seventh advent makes first contact, and the Holy Spirit is instantly encircuited. What's in that Holy Spirit is a purely free divine gift. We've got the three cosmic intuitions, right? Logical, human, moral discrimination, and spiritual insight. And that's the one we're focusing on here. That spiritual insight, that third cosmic intuition, given to you by grace alone. Okay, so personality and the third cosmic intuition, that it's through those together that you can have faith. Because the recognition, how can you actually recognize? That's through that link to the cosmos, through that spiritual link, the third cosmic intuition. So notice the statement. See, declares that faith is the substance of things hoped for. Okay, what allows you to have a future time orientation? Personality. It allows you to have foresight. It allows you to see that there is substance ahead, not just your illusions, your wishful thinking. You can see the substance of things hoped for because you have a personality, and the evidence of things not seen. How do you know that spirit is a fact? Through your third cosmic intuition. So the seeing and the knowing that those two gifts give you, personal recognition, so that's faith.
Constitute faith.
Very good. Very, very good. Extended statement. What I mean by personal recognition. That's why faith is down here in the personality block. Belief is up here. Belief is just mental acceptance. But faith, personal recognition.